77 WABC and Bergen Newbridge Medical Center honor the life of legendary broadcaster and our friend, Ernie Anastas.
Hi, it's Ernie Anastas. You know, your thoughts can affect how you feel. Bergen Newbridge Medical Center is the largest hospital in New Jersey, providing comprehensive, equitable, compassionate, and high-quality emergency inpatient and outpatient medical care, plus mental health services and substance use disorder treatment. The Bergen Newbridge team can address your total health needs in one convenient location. Call 201-225-7130 for an appointment or newbridgehealth.org.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Taxi!
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Sunday morning, Mother's Day. What did the market do last week? What is it going to do this week? Well, we have with us John Terrett to give us the pulse of the situation.
The pulse indeed. Good morning, John, and good morning to mums listening everywhere. Remarkable scenario going on last week, of course. We had the war and the peace talks and that one-page proposal. The market's reacting to every single twist and turn. Every day seemed to be different. Record and then red ink all over the screens the very next. Do you know that 84% of the S&P 500 have beat expectations in first quarter earnings so far, which is a number I don't ever remember seeing quite that high before. And then, of course, on Friday, we had the April non-farms jobs report, and they were surging. 115,000 new jobs created in the month of April, not the 65,000 forecast by economists. You know, opening the jobs report is turning into a bit of a mystery box. Every time it's something different. Of course, it is the number one piece of data that is produced anywhere in the world. And on Friday, it showed that job creation is still strong despite the war in Iran. Last week, corporate earnings, Disney up 7% after its earnings came out, showing they're firing on all cylinders. Sony, the Tokyo-based music company these days, is buying recognition from Blackstone. It's one of the world's biggest music catalogs. They have something like 45,000 songs and 145 categories, names like Neil Young and Justin Bieber and Fleetwood Mac. I was looking for some singers from the 50s for you, but I couldn't find any, John, but I'm sure they are there. Also, GameStop surprised us all the way last Sunday when they said they were coming out to buy eBay, the tchotchkes company, you know, the sort of knickknacks company, the website. GameStop paying $56 billion. Now, they don't have the money, so where it's coming from, no one knows, but it was a big shock for Wall Street on Monday. GameStop has about $9 billion in cash available, apparently. And this week coming is going to be a very big week for crypto for one reason or another. But last week, Coinbase, one of the major cryptocurrency companies, cut 14% of its workforce after turning in some relatively bad earnings numbers. Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P, well, up one day, down the next, but Friday was a very strong day, as you know, for most of it anyway. And as for the week ahead, well, JD.com, which is the Chinese e-commerce platform, the website, is coming out with its earnings. I mention that because on Thursday and Friday, President Trump is going to be in Beijing with President Xi of China. He's taking with him Kelly Ortberg, the CEO of Boeing. According to CNBC, he is anyway, and that usually means there's a big deal coming in the offering. He'll be there for those 2 days. It's going to be a very big deal when these two world leaders meet face to face, the two biggest economies in the world. And also next week, we get earnings from Cisco Systems, the company that makes the bits that drive the internet, and also Advanced Micro Devices as well, another high-tech company. And once again, happy Mum's Day to everybody listening who has a mum. John.
Well, thank you so much for giving us an update. And the S&P is almost 7,400. I mean, the sun going to shine for the rest of the year?
Well, I didn't say this, but I should have done. That at the close on Friday, it was in record territory for the 6th week in a row. So, yeah, I think the sun's going to shine.
Thank you so much, and we'll catch up again real soon.
Thank you, John. See you next Sunday. Thank you. God bless.
The Marine Toys for Tots foster care program is bringing hope to children who need it most. Every 2 minutes, a child enters foster care, often with only a small bag of belongings. More than 400,000 children face trauma and uncertainty, many before age 8. This May, during Foster Care Awareness Month, Toys for Tots is creating Room for Joy. In 2025, nearly 375,000 children received comfort through toys, books, and essentials, reminding them they are not alone. Donate now and change a child's life.